Chapter 1. A Noble Beginning in Corsica. Napoleon Bonaparte was born on August 15, 1769, in Ajaccio, Corsica, a French territory, to a minor noble family. The fourth of 8 children, his parents, Carlo Buonaparte and Letizia Ramolino, ensured he had access to education superior to his peers. In January 1779, at age 9, Napoleon enrolled in a religious school in Autun, France, to learn French. By May, he entered the military academy at Brienne-le-Château. Small, frail, and speaking with a Corsican accent, he struggled with spelling and faced mockery from classmates, driving him to focus intensely on his studies. Chapter 2. Military Training and Ambition. In 1784, at 15, Napoleon was admitted to the prestigious École Militaire in Paris to train as an artillery officer, despite his earlier dream of joining the Navy. Forsaking leisure, he immersed himself in books on tactics and military strategy, shaping his future genius. His father's death in 1785 strained the family's finances, forcing Napoleon to complete a 2-year course in just 15 months. In September 1785, he graduated and was commissioned as a second lieutenant, evaluated by the renowned scientist Pierre-Simon Laplace, whom Napoleon later appointed to the French Senate. Chapter 3. Rise amid revolution. Serving in the Lafayette Artillery Regiment, Napoleon was promoted to first lieutenant by 1791. The French Revolution erupted on July 14, 1789, toppling the monarchy and establishing a republic, shaking Europe's feudal powers. In 1793, Napoleon's success in recapturing Toulon from the British earned him fame and a promotion to brigadier general at age 24. In 1795, when royalists rioted in Paris, Napoleon, as deputy to Commander Paul Barras, used artillery to crush the uprising, cementing his reputation and securing a promotion to Major General. Chapter 4. Conquests in Italy. In 1796, as commander of the French Army of Italy, Napoleon faced a coalition of Austrian and Italian forces. Through brilliant strategy and rapid maneuvers, he defeated the Austrians, advancing into their territory and forcing Vienna to surrender. Returning to Paris in triumph, Napoleon was hailed as a national hero. In 1798, to disrupt British trade routes to India, he led an expedition to Egypt. His army won the Battle of the Pyramids but failed to capture Acre, hindered by British naval forces under Admiral Horatio Nelson. Stranded in Egypt, Napoleon learned of France's political turmoil. Chapter 5. Seizing Power. In 1799, abandoning his army with an apology, Napoleon returned to France. Sensing the Republic's decay amid internal strife and external threats, he orchestrated a coup on November 9, 1799, 18 Brumaire, becoming first consul. In 1800, he introduced the Napoleonic Code, a legal framework that modernized French law. By 1804, he declared himself emperor of the First French Empire, consolidating power and reshaping Europe's political landscape. Chapter 6. The Height of Empire. In 1805, Napoleon's 75,000-strong army defeated an Austro-Russian force at the Battle of Austerlitz, dissolving the Third Coalition and dismantling the Holy Roman Empire. To celebrate, he commissioned the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Facing Britain's naval dominance, Napoleon implemented the Continental System, a blockade to cripple British trade. When Portugal defied the blockade, he invaded in 1807. In 1809, Austria declared war, but Napoleon's victories further diminished their territory. To secure an Eastern ally, he married Austrian Archduchess Marie-Louise in 1810. Chapter 7. The Russian Campaign and Decline. In 1812, Russia's trade with Britain violated the continental system, prompting Napoleon to invade with a 650,000-strong Grande Armée. Despite initial advances, the Battle of Borodino failed to decisively defeat Russia. Napoleon reached Moscow, only to find it burned and abandoned. With no supplies, he ordered a retreat in October 1812. Harsh weather and Russian attacks decimated his army, leaving only 127,000 survivors. In 1814, an Allied invasion captured Paris, forcing Napoleon to abdicate and accept exile on the island of Elba. Chapter 8. The 100 Days and Final Defeat. In March 1815, Napoleon escaped Elba and returned to France, where soldiers and citizens rallied to him, restoring him as emperor without firing a shot. Alarmed, European powers formed the Seventh Coalition. On June 18, 1815, Napoleon's forces were defeated at the Battle of Waterloo by British and Prussian armies under the Duke of Wellington and Gebhard von Blücher. This loss ended his 100 days' reign. Exiled to St. Helena, a remote British island, Napoleon lived his final years under guard, allegedly poisoned with arsenic by a confidant. He died on May 5, 1821, at age 51, whispering, "France, the army, forward." Chapter 9. Legacy and Controversy. In 1840, Napoleon's remains were returned to Paris and interred at Les Invalides, a testament to his enduring influence. Recent studies suggest he died of stomach cancer, not poisoning, aligning with his family's medical history. Napoleon's Napoleonic Code reshaped legal systems worldwide, and his military genius redefined warfare. Yet his aggressive expansionism destabilized Europe. Revered as a revolutionary leader and reviled as a tyrant, Napoleon's complex legacy continues to captivate historians and inspire debate.